Pete Carroll is not going to disappoint. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. So I'm going to say this hot take, Ragu. I can honestly see everybody in the West from the NFC and AFC competing this year. The South is weak. The North do what they do. The East do what they do. Now let's go back to the West on your side. Chiefs is the Chiefs. I don't take nothing from them. The hardball effect is in full effect, y'all. They can compete as well. Broncos is going to compete as well. As much as I dislike Sean Payton, he is developing Bo Nix, man. Let's just keep it 1,000 out. And
that's a hell of a draft, too.
And let's go back to y'all. Can we not say this is not a 10-win team? Pete is in the building, y'all. This is what he said he was going to do.
Let me break it down like this, because I agree with you.
I'm telling you right now, Pete gonna be one of these coaches. He ain't gonna be talking in these press conferences. He's like, see me on Sunday. Pete gonna keep it gangster like that. So, like I said before, this may be a hot take. Everybody in the West from the NFC, AFC is gonna compete this year and be truthfully competitive. It ain't gonna be no one-sided games with y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now.
7 wins for all 8 teams?
7+ wins?
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm asking. Is that
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I said, yes, I see 7+ wins on everybody.
With competitive games, too.
With competitive games. Yeah. With competitive games. And even like the Giants. I mean, I like the Giants front 7. Look for them to compete on defense in some of their games, too. But like I said, this is like the first time in a long time to where I could say this about each and every team on the West side, from the AFC to the NFC, that these 8 teams is going to compete and not be blown out like people say they are. Look at y'all. Y'all competed with the Super Bowl champs twice and only lost by field goals. And you mean to tell me with Pete as the head coach, his mentality, and possibly a good offense behind him, you mean to tell me you can't sneak one against the Chiefs? You can't sneak one against the Raiders? I mean, the Chargers, which they probably do all the time. Broncos and them. And I understand you worried about the passing game. Still got to worry about Genty, man. You better have a good game plan for this kid.
Mm-hmm. I'll say that I think everybody should win 7, unless you have some injuries at the quarterback position. Then all bets are off. And it's the National Football League. If you get hurt, it's usually not good. They're not going anywhere. They still got Mahomes, right? Kelsey's back.
Yep.
Xavier Worthy. Did they re-sign Hopkins?
No, Hopkins went to the Ravens.
Oh, that's right.
Hopkins went to the Ravens.
So
that really matters.
They're not going to go 15-1 though. They're not going to go 15-1 though. All right, so next for me, I'm gonna say the Broncos, bro. I hate to. This is me being a professional. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is sickening for us to say this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is diabolical. All right, but all they did was went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right, and then had the defensive player of the year at the left corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then win drafted probably the best DB in the draft this season to play right corner. Thirsty pass rush with Bonito and them. And then they got the big running back, bro. They got them tall ass receivers over there. Everybody's like 6'4".
Right.
Bo Nix himself will pull the ball down and run. They're gonna be a tough out, Coop.
They is.
The coach he's determined. He's determined to win another one to solidify him as one of them guys. Mm-hmm. Right? Right now, he's right under his mentor and them, Parcells and them, and that's the only thing that I like about him is he's the last of the Parcell guys in the league. You know what I'm saying? With Belichick not being in the league no more, so he's determined. I know the personality. He's determined for these guys to be back in the mix. Yes, and they went to the playoffs already, and they just got better.
They did.
So
they did.
AFC West is freaking loaded.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't, yeah. They went to the playoffs already, and so did the Chiefs. So who they should go back, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Well, I hate to say it.
I agree.
I'm running out of spaces for my Raiders to get into the offs. But this is the reality. We have a new program. This is going to be the third year of their program. You feel me? So they got their thing going. We're just restarting again. Although we're talented as hell, don't get me wrong, but we're still restarting. So I can't do too much more on them.
Now back to professionalism. Justin Herbert, I'm a fan of you, but at the same time, there's still some button heads with you and Harbaugh. We know Harbaugh's a running guy, right? It's going to be some point in the season, Ragu, where there's going to be like, hey, man, why you ain't letting me do what I'm doing? They paid me this. I understand they paid you, but I'm the coach now. We're going to do this my way. So I see some clashing there like it kind of was mid-season last year. Injury prone is going to catch up to the defense. Chargers could possibly win 8-9 games. I'm going to keep it at that. Let's go to you guys. I gave you guys praises. I've said this and I said this. And I'm going to keep saying it each year. The Raiders now have something special. I wanted to give Pierce that chance last year because he's a strong dude and they loved him there. But right now, this is Pete Carroll we're talking about here. The same Pete Carroll who took the dog shit Seattle first year, even though they were 7-9, they improved from a 4-12 season, took them to the playoffs and beat the Saints in 2010, people. And this remind you, who won the Super Bowl the year before? The Saints. And you took them out in the playoffs in 2011. Each position on offense have improved from Gino, Ashton. You got these good young receivers there that he can throw to now. Should we not speak on Brock Bowers? The rookie.
I didn't say nothing about Brock.
That's what I'm saying. What is there to say about Brock? If you was that good with dog shit quarterbacks, imagine what you could do with a Pro Bowl like Gino. I love what you guys did.
Kobe Myers caught 1,000 yards in receiving yards and with those quarterbacks.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. From each position on offense, you guys have upgraded. And need I say about the defense? I don't need to speak on y'all defense. Crosby. But here's the thing. You won't be just mentioning Crosby on this defense. I'm going to speak on this right now. Because Pete Carroll, as we know, is what, people? A defensive coach. Need I say more? So I will say, I was going to say this for the prediction episode. You guys are going to be a 10-win season this year. Not going to lie to you. You will be third. And if, like you said, God forbid, somebody get hurt, y'all could be higher. I feel like.
I said 10 wins too, Coach. But I don't, I'm Raider Ragu. I don't want people to be like, oh, you extra out, nigga, you drinking the Kool-Aid again. And I said 11 if the Chiefs game at the end don't mean nothing to them. Right? Maybe they trying to get they trying to hate on a certain quarterback in Cincinnati again. And don't, you know what I mean? So it depends on how it shake out. I did have 10 wins too, and we're gonna need a little luck. We're gonna have to beat a team or two that people don't think we can. But I feel the same way, man. I saw 10.
I see 10.
I don't want to sound extra out, but
it's just Pete Carroll. It's just the fact that Pete is gonna really be there. Pete is here, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. And this is the same people. And you know me, I'm the USC dude. who said that he wasn't going to do shit in Seattle.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the year before, that Seattle team won 3 games. And then you messed around, gave him 7. I know that's a losing record, but you still won in the playoffs, made the playoffs, beat the Super Bowl champs, and then you got better each year after each year and won Super Bowl. To it, man. You have 2 good playmakers that I absolutely love. Genty and Jack. Jack was on my radar for a top receiver, and y'all got him in the 2nd round from TCU. I love it. I love the Darian Porter pickup. Once again, these Iowa State players, they ready to play.
Ready.
I watched the Caleb Rogers guy. I ain't gonna lie, he's a hell of a tackle. I couldn't find no film on Charles Grant, though. And another receiver that y'all stole, who I wanted, Dante Thornton from Tennessee. And my man JJ, once again, shout out to that Ole Miss. Shout out to the Ole Miss. And then
to the Ole Miss program again, right?
Ole Miss program. Once again, I don't know why it seems like the Raiders is always stealing players from me, and y'all stole 2 of them from me this time. I was really scouting Cody from Minnesota. He was just one of them guys who I felt like could fit the Steelers program. And, he's a good covering linebacker. Tackle, boom. I think y'all got another one. Y'all stole one. And you want to know who I think him? That is a PD pick right there. Yeah. Right there, number 7. Yeah. Oh, cool. Ain't nobody gonna take him? I got him. So the Tommy dude, he got an arm.
His nickname is Touchdown Tommy.
Cam?
No doubt these 3-4 of these guys are gonna be the core of this football team in years to come.
Man.
Genty, Bash. We're gonna look back on the 25 draft as like a cornerstone type draft, man, with Genty and Bash, Darian Porter, Caleb Rogers. Ooh. All these dudes, I feel like, will get the next contract after their rookie deal with the Raiders.